Hey, I'm George Adams Jr. I helped my dad open electric supply in the late 60s, early 70s. Part of the motivation was fear. I lived in fear of what happened if dad got sick. And a time or two he was sick. He was hospitalized a few times. But how would I hold it together? And one thing I figured out through the help of some mentors is lift the team up so the team can make better decisions without Dad and I having to be involved in everything that happened. The commitment to customer service definitely was driven by Dad, and I caught on real quickly. So we under-promised, over-delivered consistently. When we started pushing the idea of empowerment with the front line, I got a call shortly after from a director with a utility customer of ours, and he had heard a story. Our warehouse manager made us call on this utilities warehouse and made a commitment that, well, we're going to deliver your material. We don't want to interrupt you if you're busy getting your linemen on the road. You check it in at your convenience, and if anything's not right, we'll replace it, no questions asked. Now, when I heard that story, I was in shock. He said, "What?" I couldn't believe what the guy had committed to. Well, this trickled throughout that utility, and we had more favorable comments from that than anything we could have done from a management side, from a marketing side. And I will tell you, we never had to replace any material that was in question. So I was worried about the liability, but the benefit was incredible, and there was no liability. We felt like, being the smallest distributor probably in the state of Florida, it was going to boil down to out hustling. And so that was our commitment. We were going to work a little harder than anyone else, do our best to work a little harder. And we knew at the end of the day, it all boiled down, did we have what the customer needed, where they needed it, and when they needed it? And if we could, we would win the battles. One thing I tried to do was see as many team members every morning, walk throughout the building, saying good morning, asking our team members if they have what they need to do their job properly. Are we treating them the way they should be treated? And that's not checking up on their managers, that's more just letting them know I care. There's a saying someone shared with me years ago. The saying goes, no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And I knew that without a strong team, if my dad was out of the picture, the company would not go forward. I came to love the people I work with. This team has been my life for most of the last 50, however many years. I hate to say, and my work has defined me as much as it has, but it's been a wonderful ride for me, better than what I deserve. And I've tried to put a smile on people's face. I know I'm a little uptight, but I try and make up for that on Halloween by coming to work in drag. I've shared with people, there's a great Tom Petty line in a song. I'm a loser at the top of my game. And I almost felt like I wasn't a good student, but by God, once I got into this business, I tried to become a lifelong learner. I would generally be reading a business book, a book on culture, a book about Southwest Airlines, whatever, just thinking, what can we do to make this a healthier culture, a stronger culture? Letting people be involved in community projects I know with me, it makes me feel better about myself. I hope it does for our teammates. Culture is what's going to make us a tight-knit group and hopefully have the capabilities to over-deliver to our customers. And that over-deliver isn't going to come about unless we're willing to be creative, trying to think of new solutions to the same problems, collaborating with our teammates, going to lunch with them, hanging out with them. I know when I was starting to do that, we would talk business. I mean, we'd talk about families, sports, whatever, but we would also talk about business and just be on the lookout to learn from others wherever you are. I'm very excited about Electric Supply's future. Supply chain has done everything they said they would do. I'd say the future's wide open. Certainly, the Electric Supply family has become our family's family, and there'll always be a special place in our heart for each of you. It's been a wonderful ride. A huge thank you to everyone who has helped us survive, grow. I hope that in some way we've had a positive impact on your business. And to our employees, obviously without you, we would have gotten nowhere. I hope that Electric Supply will be the best job you've ever had, the last job you ever have. And to our customers and suppliers, I hope we can be your best electrical distributor.